I need my coffee. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Inception Reactions. Today we are checking out Sleep Token, the EP2, Calcutta, Nazareth, and Jericho. I'm super excited. One was, I don't know what else to say about one. It was incredible. I did get a comment that there is one other song that was before one. I do want to check that out. I also mentioned Billie Eilish and Phineas in the last video, and apparently Vessel does a cover of a Billie Eilish song, so I want to check that out as well. Then we're going to get into Sundowning Deluxe Edition. There's a couple extra songs on that I want to check out. And then again, the last album, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So we've got some work to do before May 9th, but you know what? We're going to get there. And if we don't get there exactly, we're still going to get there. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Sleep Token, Calcutta. Let's do it. Basic Records. Okay. It's a guitar.
I am caught, tangled in, wrapped and quartered, chipping now and over time, lived again for just a moment, missing pieces find me. I swear that I ache for your eyes and the way you breathe.
There's that layering. It's just a keyboard, not a guitar.
You are more than one belief, melting skywards, more than silence broken. I'm whole again for just a moment till the morning comes. just a moment, missing pieces find me and I'm whole again for just a moment, missing pieces find me, time lived again for just a moment, missing pieces find me alive, whole again, whole again, whole again.
Getting hard. Yep. Ooh, that sound is changing, like you're getting covered. You're about to pass out. If you ever know what it feels like right before you pass out, where the sound is kind of like starts getting muffled and fades away. That's a different type of fade away here. So Vessel loves working with fadeaways, and we talked about it in one of the Take Me Back to Eden videos that, you know, fadeaways were kind of a marketing commercial thing, and again, but in no way do I think Vessel does any of that. Great example right here. Instead of just your normal fadeaway of the song getting quieter and fading out, the actual sound completely changed before that fadeaway. If you know what it's like to pass out, that feeling you get before you pass out, where the sound just kind of starts drifting away and you can't hear everything and it's very disorienting. That is a perfect example of that fade out, the way that sounded. Amazing song. I can see this as a more radio friendly, and I actually really don't know anything about the radio anymore. I think Sleep Token's new song is actually on the radio. I told my cousin to check out Sleep Token, and he said he heard him on the radio. But what I mean by a more radio friendly song is the majority of the song was really stayed in that rock lane. It had this beautiful melodic flow throughout the whole thing, but it stayed in the rock and roll lane with the drums, the bass, and the guitar. Until that very end part, I wouldn't even put a metal, again, we don't want to add labels to this, but I wouldn't put that in that metal genre. And there's 20 seconds left in the song, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. It's going to go right into Nazareth. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. If we did, we're about to find out. All right, let's do it. I don't know if you just heard that bus drive by, but it was pretty loud. Low key films. I was gonna say same intro, but it's for the record label. There's that keyboard again. So way more keyboard sound in the previous song too. I didn't hear a piano, but the keys.
I'll see you when the wrath comes, knocking on your bedroom door with money, building your kingdom, dripping from the open mouth. I'll show you what you look like from the inside. I'll see you when the wrath comes.
Sorry, I need to back it up there. Hollow point doesn't make it what?
Let's fuck her. She can guess why. A hollow point doesn't make it. Body, let's fuck her.
Hollow point doesn't make it the body less fucked up. I didn't catch that. Let me know.
Pleasure, I'll see you when the wrath comes.
See when the wrath comes. Just beautiful. Like, clearly doesn't need auto-tune. We know that. That's pretty gross. I'm a wuss, remember? Vessel's going back and forth in the mix. All those layers. See when the wrath comes. There's that piano. I can barely hear it. Even the guitar is just super melodic. Another fade out. Not a traditional fade out. There wasn't music. When you're talking about metal, these last two songs are extremely pulled back. Way more in that rock genre. The really hard stuff isn't coming in until the very end. The switches in the time signature and those nasty beats from 2. It's almost like 2 is really pulled back for the majority of these songs. Not pulled back. It's done on purpose, and it's leaving me speechless. Go figure. 1 and 2 are at the top of my list. I don't know if it's because it's early and we're seeing more experimental stuff versus being more established band by the time Take Me Back to Eden happened, and that's where I started. Sonically beautiful, vocals Beautiful. The layering, beautiful. I'm going to take a quick break before we get into Jericho. I will be right back. And I'm back. And I'm glad I had checked out my comments because earlier in the video I mentioned that there is a song that was before the EPs. That's incorrect. The song that the user Benjamin, thank you Benjamin, was talking about is Before Sundowning. So this is perfect. It'll be done after we're done with 2. We'll go into that other song that's done before Sundowning, then we'll go right into Sundowning Deluxe Edition. Last song on this EP, Jericho. All I can think about are the walls of Jericho. Let's do it. Very keyboard, again. Very keyboard centric. The EP, love that. Different. I think they're going for like a sort of an organ sound. Excuse me.
Until I wake, I dine on golden crosses until you taste like new flesh. You taste like new flesh.
What is this sounding? I'm hearing so many things.
You taste like new flesh.
Prog rock, jazz.
Secrets in the sweat.
Secrets in the Sweat.
Swallow his beneath his bed.
Effortless.
Until I wake, I dine on golden counters until something in the way you lay enough to make the dead switch graves. You take your leave.
There's that funk that I love.
You taste like say my name again. Say my name again.
I really dislike being lost for words all the time, but this is what this band does. Another fantastic, softer song. Even though it got into those harder guitar riffs and had a super funky rhythm come in about halfway through, you know, it's still a softer song from all of the songs that I've heard out of Sleep Token so far. He stayed in his falsetto pretty much on this whole EP. His falsetto is absolutely gorgeous and effortless. Like every Sleep Token song I've listened to so far, it takes you on a trip. It doesn't matter if it's a 3.5 minute song or it is a 7 minute song. There is a journey within each song. I apologize for not always picking up on the lyrics, and here's a good way to explain it. And this is going to be different for everybody. In my teens, in my early 20s, into my early 30s, lyrics were the center of the song for me. There was a time in my life where I was a lot more confused. Not that I have things figured out now, but life was more of a mystery. And now that I'm in my 40s, you know, I have a very set routine. The lyrics, while I know and understand the power behind the lyrics, they probably aren't going to touch me in the same way had it been in my 20s, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna let that bus drive by. Thanks, bus. It's funny, Vessel could probably take that sound and make it magical. Don't get me wrong, the words are poetry, just they're not going to touch me in the same way that the music does. I'm way more in tune today into the complexities of arrangements and sound that are used to complete a musical piece. And Sleep Token clearly on top of the game. Thank you all for joining me today. If you haven't already and you enjoyed this video, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video, share it, tell your friends. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, take care of yourself, look after each other, take what you brought with you. Peace.